Hey guys, BFTT here, and today we're about to unbox the brand new Logitech Folio Touch. And as you guys can see, I've had this since July 19th, and it's just been great. Like, it's satisfied all my needs. Me personally, I've never used the Magic Keyboard, mainly because I did not want to spend $300 on a keyboard. Like, honestly, if I spent $300 on a keyboard for this iPad, like and then knowing this came out, I'm not gonna say I'd return it, but I'd be really upset knowing like I could have paid a fraction of the price. A fraction of the price just to get this that can do everything. Like, they both have their pros and they both have their cons, but I'm about to get into that. So first, let's just take a look at the box. So this is what you're presented with. Hope you guys can see. So, keyboard case with trackpad and smart connector technology. And that's what should draw many people to get this case. Because literally, if you get the Bridge Pro, like I had the previous Bridge for this iPad 11, and I've been using this trackpad, which has actually been working pretty good. Like, so far, like I had no complaints. Like, I guess it made me kind of upset at times because, like, you don't want to be like, for my college students, because I'm going to college, for my college students, like, you don't want to have to lug this around everywhere you go. And like, yeah, it's a big trackpad, so like, you use it, it's hard to like miss. So it's just, this is amazing. This is amazing on its own. Like, if you guys want one of these, I'll link it down below. Like, I got this off of, you can get this for around $95 to $130. So, but I'll link it down below. But this is actually a really good buy. But with this Folio Touch, you can just throw this in the trash because you don't need that. Because it has a built-in trackpad that works with the smart connector technology, and just like the Bridge, it doesn't have smart connector technology, just like any other keyboard besides Logitech's own keyboards, because they're working with Apple, it's not gonna work. So let's take a look at the back. So this is what you're presented with on the back. Type and navigate. The typing experience is amazing. Like, you're gonna see once I show my examples, but you can sketch and take notes. You can see that mode. You can see sketch and take notes, browse and read, watch movies and videos. So I'm gonna show you guys all those modes. It has a backlit keyboard, it has a trackpad, it has iOS shortcut keys, which the Magic Keyboard does not have. It connects via the smart connector, like I said earlier, and it has adjustable viewing angles. So again, that's kind of what you're paying for. You're paying for those adjustable angles. Like, for my artists out there, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So let's get into it.
Choose your fighter.
Okay, so this is what you're presented with. Like, no special wrapping, like whatever you expected, like that's not it. So it's just it, like no special casing. Like, you're just presented with the keyboard up front, and then your books are actually taped on this. Like, for the how long have I had it? Yeah, for the 6 days I've had it, like, it's only been, like, I never took this off. I just left it on. So, but this is all you get. So, the case itself. So let me get these boxes away. Okay, now we're back, and this is what you're presented with. So this is the case. So you guys can get a closer look. Like, in the feel is actually really, really nice. Like, it feels like jeans, like denim. Like, you guys know what jeans feel like. That's what it feels like. You guys can see the back. Feels really nice. You guys can hear the sound. it feels really good. Like this is actually quality material. Like I don't see this wearing down over time at all. Like, and I've just been using it, so you guys are gonna be able to see the angles of what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. All right, so you got this angle.
Choose your fighter.
You can see it from the side. Okay, and then you got this. You can get a little bit more. You can get a little bit more, and that is the lowest it can go. So I'll let you guys see up close. That is the lowest it can go. It cannot go any lower than that. So I'll show you guys from this angle. That is the lowest. So yeah, but it can go like this. So that's about all I can do with it without the iPad. So let me grab one. Be right back. Okay guys, this is my iPad, and don't mind the smudges, but let's just get it in this and show you guys what that smart connector technology can do. No Siri, we don't want to talk to you. Okay. Unlock iPad to use accessories. Alright, let me put this code in and I'll be right back. Alright, and now you guys can see everything I'm talking about. So, smart connector technology. You got the mouse right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it's just butter. Like, it's just really smooth. It's really fast. Like, it just feels really nice. And honestly, I feel like you guys would get used to using it. Like, it's just amazing. Like, it just feels great. Like, I can just, it's just smooth. Now let's try some typing. Okay. Let's try some typing. Let's get that off. And the cat ran far away from the dog. So as you guys can see, the typing is actually pretty nice. Just based off the keyboards I've used, it feels really good. Like, and since I've had this iPad for a while, it doesn't feel as cramped as it would feel to probably a new user. But the keyboard actually feels really great. Like, it has 1mm keyboard. It has 1mm key travel, just like the smart keyboard. And honestly, I feel like anybody who uses this can get used to it. Like, it just feels really good. You guys know Logitech makes great keyboards. So Logitech makes amazing keyboards. So that's my YouTube channel name. Subscribe. So, yeah, I know I'm typing bad like a noob. Subscribe to my channel. But that's the typing. Now let's show the backlights. So let me turn off this light, and you guys are gonna be able to see the backlight. And as you guys can see, this gets really bright. Like, look how nice this looks. Like, with my background, like, look how nice this looks. This looks amazing. Like how bright it gets. And I hope you guys can see really good. Like, you guys can see this. Like, look how bright this is. So you can easily do your work in the dark with this keyboard. So back to it. So let me turn this off so I don't waste my iPad's battery. Since it uses the smart connector, It's basically taking the battery from your iPad to power the keyboard. So let's say your iPad is dead. Like, I don't know why you'd want to use your keyboard anyway, but let's say your iPad's dead. You can't use the keyboard. Like, you put it in, it won't work. But you use it for your iPad. So if your iPad isn't charged, it can't work. Just in case you guys wanted to know that. But other than that, let's show some more modes. Okay, so right now I'm about to show you guys all the modes that I personally like using for this Logitech Folio Touch. And starting with this. Many of you guys know this mode, and many people just call it tablet mode, I guess. But for me, I call this Netflix mode, Hulu mode, any mode, like YouTube mode. I like being on my bed and then just having this on my lap. It's just like this. Like, this is just beautiful, right? Like, you guys like that. But this mode has probably been my favorite mode. This has been the most used mode, most definitely. And I just be using it every day. Okay, guys. This is what on the box is called read mode. And honestly, yeah, you can read like this, but this is not what I use it for. Like, this is honestly what I use to draw, even though I'm a horrible drawer. And this is what I use to sign documents. So, like, with my fake Apple Pencil. But so anyway, but I actually like using this mode, like just like this, because it gets flat on the desk or it can be flat on my lap. Like today when I was on my Michigan trip, I was signing all these documents and it was just easy just being able to just put it on my lap like that. Or open calendar, or like this. This is actually a really good mode too. This is what they call the sketch and take notes. And honestly, this, aside from it being like this, is actually a really good writing mode. So again, this right here is actually a really good writing mode. Like, I could do so much. Like, this is dead. I gotta charge it. I mean, I got some juice. Well, I gotta charge it. It's actually really good. You guys can see it's dead. Like, it's just glitching. But I could do a lot. So this is actually a really good mode. For me, this is probably the least used mode I use, but aside from that, it doesn't make it a horrible mode. You guys could probably find some benefits for it. So there you go. So as you guys can see, you guys can never lose your Apple Pencil anymore. You guys like that magic? But yeah, like, I recently went on a trip to Michigan to see my brother's new apartment, and this was really good. Like, I like, this never fell off. Like, no matter me having it like this and me just using it on my lap, like, this was actually really good. Like, I would just use it on my lap, typing away, like signing my documents, doing some college preparatory stuff, and it was actually really good on that trip. So as you guys can see, you just close it, put the flap over, and you're ready to go. Again, this flap is actually it's actually pretty good on your lap. Like, it actually surprised me. Like, if you guys seen other reviews from other people of them talking about this, or them talking about the Logitech Combo Touch, they were actually surprised of how good it was on your lap, and this is actually basically the same thing. So it's actually surprisingly good on your lap. So if you're on a couch, if you're on a chair, this will do really good on your lap. So in conclusion, do I think the Logitech Folio Touch is worth $159? And the answer is an absolute yes. Literally, this, like, them just putting the trackpad alone is worth $159. Compared to all the other keyboards out there, this is just a complete upgrade. Let's say they take away all this stuff, like the read mode. Let's say you're just locked to use it like a laptop, basically like the bridge. let's say you're just locked to using it like this, I'd still take that over the Bridge Pro any day, any day. Like them just having this trackpad right here makes like, it just makes my day. Let me show you some scrolling. Like I was looking at desktop backgrounds, but you guys can see it's nice and fluid. It supports all the gestures. I forgot to show you guys that. It supports all the gestures. You guys can see. So it supports everything. Whatever you guys are used to on this, it can support. So you guys can see, this is the exact same thing. So if you guys still want to get the Bridge Pro just because it looks like a MacBook, like trust me, I liked it. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it, because I did, but this is just a clear upgrade, and it's just better for me and for things that I do. Like I go on a lot of trips, like I go around a lot. I don't just stay in my house and just be glued to my desk. If you are like that and you want something, I guess, that looks like a MacBook, by all means get the Bridge, because that fitted my needs for when I was just in the house now. But since I'm being able to travel and get out the house again, this is actually really good. So again, this is actually really nice too. So trust me, like I was using this. So again, the Logitech Folio Touch is worth $159. So again, this is my review, and hopefully you guys can like, share, and subscribe, and recommend this to your friends, because this is just a really, really cheap, affordable, quality case. Like, I mean, it's by Apple. Like, come on. Like, come on. I know it's made by Logitech, but Apple has this on their site, so you know it's quality. Coming from that Apple fanboy that I am, it's quality. Thank you for watching, and until next time.